What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA
Tuesday, February 11th.
These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made.
Hey guys, our cash game lineup optimizer is now live. Playing cash games is the secret to building your bankroll. So that's why we've created our cash game lineup optimizer that will generate a lineup based on the highest projected ownership. In cash game lineups, you want safer plays that carry less risk and are owned by a larger percentage of the field. By using the wisdom of the crowd, we will generate a cash game lineup based on ownership projections. This new tool is available right now, so come on in and start building your bankroll. Okay guys, just a reminder, this video is done early in the morning before we get the injury news for the day. So these picks can change before lock. So if you want the most up-to-date list of players that we like before lock, click the link in the description and try the NBA cheat sheet, which is updated throughout the day as injury news and starting lineups are announced. Okay, who do we have at the point guard position? I like Kemba Walker from the Boston Celtics playing the Houston Rockets, who have the 6th worst defense overall, and they give up the 13th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Kemba Walker has averaged 38.3 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 32 minutes per game with a 28% usage rate. He's projected at 37.2 fantasy points here tonight. That's 4.8 times value. He's $7,700 DraftKings salary and $600 less on FanDuel. So I love that FanDuel price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 229.5 points scored in this game. And Kemba Walker has scored 68, 55, 28, 43, and 30 fantasy points in his last 5 games versus the Houston Rockets. It's going to be a fast-paced game and a great matchup. So I like Kemba Walker here versus the Houston Rockets.
Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you.
Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like CJ McCollum from the Portland Trailblazers playing the New Orleans Pelicans, who have the 4th worst defense overall and they're middle of the pack defending opposing shooting guards. CJ McCollum has averaged 35.1 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 36 minutes per game with a 26% usage rate. He's projected at 35.2 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.5 times value. He's $6,400 DraftKings salary and the same price on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 240 points scored in this game, so a super high-scoring game, a fast-paced game, and a good matchup. So I like CJ McCollum here versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Okay, let's take a look at the small forward position. I like Tobias Harris from the Philadelphia 76ers playing the LA Clippers, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall. And although they're pretty good versus opposing small forwards, Tobias Harris has averaged 34.7 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 34 minutes per game with a 24% usage rate. He's projected at 33.4 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.4 times value. He's $6,200 DraftKings salary and $200 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 225 points scored in this game. It's a home game and a fast-paced game, so I like Tobias Harris here versus the LA Clippers.
Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy basketball videos every single day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy basketball and fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second, and it helps us push out more fantasy content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel.
Okay, who do we have at the power forward position? I like Rui Hachimura from the Washington Wizards playing the Chicago Bulls, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Rui Hachimura has averaged 25.3 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 29 minutes per game with a 20% usage rate. He's projected at 24.1 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5 times value. He's $4,800 DraftKings salary and $500 more on FanDuel. So I love that DraftKings price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 230 points scored in this game. It's a home game, a fast-paced game, and a great matchup. So I like Rui Hachimura here versus the Chicago Bulls.
Real quick guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups.
Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Hassan Whiteside from the Portland Trailblazers playing the New Orleans Pelicans, who have the 4th worst defense overall, and they give up the 13th most fantasy points to opposing centers. Hassan Whiteside has averaged 42.4 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 31 minutes per game with a 20% usage rate. He's projected at 43.6 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.4 times value. He's $8,100 DraftKings salary and $700 more on FanDuel. So I love that DraftKings price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 240 points scored in this game, so tons of fantasy points to go around. It's a fast-paced game and a great matchup, so I like Hassan Whiteside here versus the New Orleans Pelicans.
This is a quick reminder, you should be reading the comments of this video. We have some savvy basketball fans who watch these videos, and they often give great plays and call me out when my picks are wrong. Wisdom of the crowd is a great way to get a feel for what players the field likes in today's NBA slate. We also have a DFS tool that shows you what players our members like for today's slate, so you can come on in and check that out. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video, or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.